Welcome to Open Mind Industries Podcast, The Mind Unleashed. Sit back, relax, and unleash your mind. Okay. Shit. Hey guys, welcome to episode 66 of The Mind Unleashed. As we always do, let's give a huge shout out to our supporters. First one's Lyft, the ride sharing app. Use our code TMUP for $20 off your first couple rides with Lyft. You must be a new Lyft to Lyft. Spread the code to work. Definitely use it. I use them all the time. Can't recommend them enough. Not sure if they cut me anything back. I still haven't checked the whole thing. Gotta check one of my stuff and check that out. I don't think they do. I haven't seen a thing from them in a while. Depends on how many people use the code. So a couple people have, so thank you for those who've been using it. Appreciate it. If you're not yet learner, just type that code in or click on the link down below in the description on the pages and stuff like that. It'll be there for you. Also, please check out CAS. CAS stands for Cinematic Aerial Services. Daniel is offering anybody trying to get some drone photography done $179 per property. Amazing and talented at what he does. I gotta start putting video clips in the beginning of the pod so you guys can see his exact work. Check out CAS. CAS will definitely show you what he does. Daniel's amazing. He's now doing underwater diving and stuff like that. Amazing! Also, check out Weeze Productions. Weeze Productions has been with us since the beginning. Weeze, guys, is a wedding photographer, stuff like that. Does headshots, corporate style gigs, stuff like that. If you're trying to get your campus looking beautiful and your wedding looking great, check out Weeze Productions. Can't recommend him enough. 20% off when you book your next project with him. Do it. Do it. Anyway, also please check out Straumann Law. Straumann hooked us up with our trademark and USPTO, just every step of the way of helping us become a small business and getting your stuff legalized. So our name is trademarked in the USPTO for safety purposes, so everybody can claim that they're you. Amazing attorney, I can't recommend him enough. Honest to goodness, walked us down every step of the way and really made us feel welcomed to be clients and really makes me feel loved. It's amazing. I just can't recommend this attorney enough. Found him on Thumbtack after a long night of just searching and finding out somebody's using our name. Claiming to be us, but now we're fixed. Also, check out Angie Connors. Angie does local real estate in the Mount Dora area. Check her out. Links will be down below in the description. Okay, welcome to episode 66. If I sound a little speeded up, guys, it's because I tried 2 of these. Pardon me. The girlfriend just called me twice about food and stuff like that for tomorrow. I've been crashing at her place for a couple of days, and just like, hey, and I'm like midway through 9 minutes in about being serious about some shit that was going on in my life, and I had to cut, and I cut again, so if I seem a little whoop, yeah, it's because of that. So, what's this podcast going to be about? Well, let's see, some credit card stuffs, let's see some honest to goodness stuffs, 3D printing stuffs, and a little surprise that I'd like to leave towards the end of the podcast. I'm going to leave with that a little bit later. Hopefully not too long for you guys, but I want to go into just my day stuff, what's been going on truly with me in general, and for those trying to start a business and stuff like that, what's been going on in general. Somebody said they saw one of these and they're like, you didn't seem yourself too much, what's going on? So I kind of came clean and kind of said, hey man, I'm kind of stressed out with credit card bills and things have been going on and looking for sponsorships, looking to learn how to pay these things back. Moving to the new home really kind of financially stressed me out a little bit, and I'm like almost $10,000 in debt from credit card now, and credit cards are building up. They asked about Open Mind, and I asked about what I'm doing and the 3D printing stuff and stuff like that. How's this coming along, this project coming along? And they were very supportive, and they were very loving, and they said, dude, it could be worse. You're always positive and supportive. What, don't you have a donation button? Don't you have this? Don't you have that? Don't you have Patreon? And I told them, I said, I didn't want to go down the Patreon route. I didn't want to go down this route or that route. And I've been filling up for a lot. I said, fuck it again. I wanted to try for some help to get some donations or some equipment and stuff like that to move on forward. Running a business, it takes a lot of fucking funds. And I have a few friends in the business that are doing okay. They're not millionaires by any means, but it took them forever to get into the black and get the shit cleared and stuff like that. So luckily I talked to them too, and they're like, how you doing? Like, what's going on? And I kind of said that with them, and I said, bro, I've never felt like fucking financially stressed. Every week I gotta pay $100-something to ride home. I have some home bills to take care of and stuff like that. Personal, not many, a little personal. So for those, who feel like, oh my god, I don't want to listen to it fast forward, but I need to get some shit off my brain. I can't stress enough how much I enjoy doing what I'm doing now. It's been fucking amazing. My day job turns into paying the bills now, so it's good, but I didn't expect my life to take a big fucking roller coaster drop, and it hasn't gone up yet. It has not. We haven't done this yet. We haven't leveled off yet. I mean, like I told I won't mention the credit card companies because the names of them I will mention, but yeah, I wasn't expecting my life to take a fucking dip. But what happened was I was paying rent and mortgage, and I was paying more money than I should have been paying, working a lot more hours than I should have been to cover credit cards, a couple things with the company and stuff like that. And I didn't budget. I mean, I budgeted well, but the problem was I made too much money for Social Security disability. Now, I've lost everything about a month ago, and I'm still trying to come back up. I'm still trying to climb up, still trying to get level. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to start paying. I don't even know where to start anything. Now we're finally reinstated with that, and everybody wants to get Social Security disability. I'm like, no, you don't. You can't do a damn thing with them. It's you're working like 10 jobs just to make it meet and stuff like that. And a lot of my friends were like, hey, so what's going on? And I'm like, well, this is going on. I lost everything. Finally, after a lot of, I will say phone harassment from the credit card companies, one in general, hit me up consistently. It was like, you need to call us. And it looked like spam, so I really wasn't answering what the hell it was. And then my credit score went from like 720, because I was paying on time, to now about 2 months. This is probably going to be month 3 with not paying payments, because I just can't make the payments. Not even minimum payments, because the minimum payments are so high now that my budget, I could start paying chunks of it, but it's just not gonna, there's no bueno. A couple companies I even offered, asked, I'm like, hey, can I kind of get a consolidation? No one's willing to consolidate me at all to even help me kind of get out of this. They're willing to cancel the cards and have me give me like a whatever loan, I can't say the credit card companies' names, but yeah, sitting on the phone with them and dealing with them for the last couple of days has been like, willing to do this for you, willing to do that for you, willing to do this for you. And yeah, I just want to talk to anybody who's an entrepreneur to know it's going to be rough. It's going to be fucking hell. The Patreon thing is not my thing. I wanted to go to it, but I don't like how that Patreon thing works. I don't like having to put something somewhere and have to beg you to do something. I want to put stuff out there for you people to like things I believe in. Like I said, I just got done dealing with a 3D printing company. I'll talk about them a little bit. That ended up turning out what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'll go into detail in just a little bit about that. But anyway, yeah, so I finally gave the card company a call back and said, hey man, this is my issue. They're like, well, can you start doing this? Can you start doing that? We want to get you here. Can we get you here? I was like, darling, I'm calling you to say, stop fucking calling me. You're a credit card for a reason. I'm going to pay you back when I can start paying you back. Well, we don't want you to be under. We don't want you to be under the... I said, honey, I'm already under the boat. I don't know how much more you can pick up the rock and I can slide out. I don't know. My life literally fell out from underneath me. We moved here about a month later. Not even about a week coming in. I got a note from the state saying I lost everything financially. And they're like, we can't. You made too much money. Boom. Good luck reapplying. We don't have to reapply you. So now I'm literally... When I say you lose everything, I mean I lost everything financially. Everything is... So now I'm paying up the ass out of my weekly funds, staying under a limit, to stay alive. So, Open Mind's not going anywhere as far as I'm aware. I mean, I'm still trying to keep... It's not costing me anything to do the podcast. It cost me a little bit to do the podcast, not much. It's not killing my budget. I budgeted for that. So the website's taken care of, stuff like that. The R&D side of it and buying things I need is taking a fucking sloop. I finally had my first client, took care of him, got paid back, immediately, and I can't thank that client enough. He was amazing. He was lovely. You checked our Instagram page, you saw what I did. I did little whiskey cover cups and stuff like that. I have another client that wants to deal with me, so I'm going to try to deal with that. So pretty much I'm working in the red, so that's, not really a problem to me. I'm not making anything financial, from it, so I'm not making like thousands of dollars per day. I mean, the open mind gaming thing is my open mind gaming thing helps me relax, and I'm doing my gaming. I haven't had time to game. I haven't had time to, sit down and really play with the printers. I don't even have a fucking chair for my office. I'm being real. I've been dying to get a fucking gamer chair for my office. I just need a chair, an office chair. And I went around, I'm so fucking broke, I have to save up for that. I'm saving pennies up for that. Because my paycheck, my day job, which helps pay for my credit cards, stuff like that. That takes priority. So it's like all that money goes to that, and then cut of this goes to hopefully the credit cards and stuff like that. And it's been fucking wild. It's just been rough. Which leaves me with a few bucks per week, so it's like I pay a good chunk, and then I have left with like probably $50 for the rest of the week that I gotta either put aside for something, or I gotta, it's fucking rough. That's my friends are like, you need to start Patreon, you need to start doing this, you need to start looking for sponsors and supporters and advertisers, and I'm like, dude, I've asked, I've begged, I've pleaded with all these fucking companies, but you gotta go into the partnership link, and you gotta put how many fucking likes you got, and this, and this, and this, and this, and then you're put into a fucking pool, and then maybe you're selected, maybe you're not selected. They're like, oh, well, do something. I'm like, I've done everything I can do. They're like, oh, well, Patreon. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to put on Patreon, though. I'm not a Patreon person. I don't know what to add. Like, if any of y'all have suggestions for Patreon, if you can start one person, I'm probably going to put a donation link down below for those wanting to start donating, because it helps out with the research and stuff like that. Trust me, I've asked a couple companies, like, hey, I want to try your product, can I try? 90 times out of 10, in the past podcasts, I've spoken to you guys about finding sponsorships and supporters and grants and stuff like that. Even my attorney about a year ago said, hey man, you should look into getting grants. Grants aren't fucking easy to get. I looked into getting grants. I signed on to a company. U.S. grants ended up being a lot of fucking spam or something like that. And I ended up like reading through the contract. Oh, we can give you grant support, and getting grants isn't easy. I talked to a couple of my friends who write for grants, and they're like, dude, what are you looking for? How much are you looking for? I'm like, yeah, they don't really offer grants for that. Good luck. So I did. I went down a fucking grant rabbit hole in the USPTO and didn't really find much. And you got to write like a 80,000 word fucking essay on why you deserve the $2,000. It's just like, what's this grant going to go to? Yeah. Then my girlfriend's mom does some stuff, and it's like, she used to write grants. I spoke with her. She's like, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it going in for grants. And you wonder why nobody has fucking Patreons and plugs. And the people, my supporters in the beginning of the podcast, do not pay me anything. Okay? So I'm just plugging them to help them build their business. I don't get paid anything from my supporters. Lyft was the only one. I'm being fucking real with you guys. I'm going through this fucking week of just like, blah. I just need to get it out of my fucking system. It's been a week of just screaming at myself, going, you got to fucking stay focused. But I want to speak for everybody who's an entrepreneur. I want to speak for everybody who's going through shit. And it's going to come back up, I'm sure. Don't know when. But I'm not going to start podcasting. I'm not going to stop building and learning CAD and learning my fucking sketch thing and learning ZBrush Core and stuff like that. So I have some great friends that have kept me out fucking straight and narrow. They're like, dude, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Just stay focused. And I'm like, when the fuck is it going to get better? When does this financial stress fucking go? It's been, oh my god. Because I ran my fucking bills and I'm just like, oh my god, that's credit cards. That's just the credit cards. So, like, right now, altogether, I believe I'm at like the 10K mark. No, but like 95. Yeah, 9,500. Which one of my friends is like way over that. He's way over it. He's at the 110,000 mark. He goes, you think you're in debt? Pops me a little thing. He goes, I'm 100 and sorry about the ear scratch. Plugs get out. For those watching. He's at the 110K mark, and I'm like, I thought I was hurting. He's like, your situation is financial. You have to live within your budget, and you gotta pay this first, and then this goes in, and your miscellaneous. It was kind of fun sitting down with the credit card company and like granted, the people that are in the call centers are very nice, and the one lady was like, well, can we try this? Can we try this, sweetheart? Can you do that for us? Can we get you kind of up there? And I'm like, that's how she talked. And I'm like, yeah, we can't even, honey, I'm just calling you to be polite. Well, I appreciate that, hon. Is there any way we can do this for you? Can we start getting you like a $10 a week plan? And I'm like, that $10 a week is if I eat. My love. I was like, I need shit financially to go up for me. Oh, okay. I didn't tell her about Open Mind. I didn't tell her about any of that shit. They don't need to know any of that shit. But I really felt bad because my boyfriend was telling me, he was like, yeah, man, he's like, I got fucking student loans that are fucking up the wazoo. And he's like, bro, he's like, man, this is rough. He's like, like I said, disability prevents me from making more money. So a year ago, 2 years ago, I was good to be making some good money. But now that I'm stuck on the new disability, fucking how much you can make, how much they can take. I was explaining to somebody at work because they're like, wait, how much can you make per month? And I'm like, I can only make, combined what they give me and the combined what I make at work, it's like $1,200 a month. They're like, what? And I'm like, that's it. They're like, how do you? And I'm like, yeah, how do I pay this and pay this? You tell me. They're like, nobody can. I'm like, that's right. But I have benefits from the thing. And this is why I started Open Mind. I wanted to start Open Mind for people who are going through this shit. The crutch tips, the crutches, stuff like that. Talking to families that have been fucking going down this road because they're on hard times too with buying equipment. Now, the disability didn't even know I was paying for my equipment. They didn't know I was paying for my crutch tips or my crutches. And they reimburse you within, like, I think, like the year after. It takes about 2 years for them to, like, sit down and reimburse you. It's not even everything they don't reimburse you. She was like, oh, you buy your crutches? I'm like, yeah. Out of your pocket? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, you could have saved me money. Where talking to families that have bought wheelchairs for their kids or crutches or things like that, or certain kind of equipment the kid needs to wear on the neck or the head or the autism shit, that comes out of the financial of the parents. That doesn't come out of the insurance company. But maybe 10% of that is covered by the insurance. The rest is covered by maybe the parent or the family. How do I know? Because I've been down that road too. My mom had to cover shit, almost like 90% of my shit. So the wheelchair, stuff like that, they covered most of it. They covered maybe, 60%? Maybe 60%? My mom covered seats. And when I said Open Mind was going to be what it was and what I wanted to do, what my goal was, the goal's still there. I'm still researching how to make this shit into 3D modeling and get it maybe over to Shapeways or somewhere else so to get the cost down low. And because I feel bad for people who fucking need equipment, who can't afford it. And Open Mind's always going to be that. I always make it for myself first and see where she goes. Because having to wait to go to companies like Amazon and stuff like that, and then they run out of certain stock, like they ran out of certain cups that I like for my crutches, they just don't feel right. I have to like re-evaluate my body every day and stuff like that. It's been rough. It's been fucking rough. And yeah, just explaining that to like my friends, and then my friends understand what the fuck Open Mind is and what it is, and they're like, you gotta keep moving forward, like this financial shit will go away, you just need to kind of breathe and go forward, get yourself up, get yourself out of the ditch. I'm like, I don't know when this ditch is gonna stop, I don't know when this roller coaster is gonna stop tilting. And my friend, luckily I have some great friends, Pernesco and stuff like that, have been very fucking lovely with me, and like, yo bro, relax, it's gonna happen, you just need to relax, it's gonna be okay. But I'm fucking like, whoa. But yeah, I've been looking around for sponsorships. I've been looking around for shit like for the past year, trying to get any kind of fucking help. Unfortunately, our numbers aren't where they need them to be. Our Facebook isn't up to like 1,000 people. We're only up to like 63. What am I gonna ask from you guys? If you guys are out there and about there, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Let me get those fucking numbers up. I need to get these numbers up. It costs you nothing to support us. It costs you nothing to listen to the pod. I don't charge anything for the fucking pod because I don't really believe in this Patreon thing. I really don't like what it is. I'm selling ad space on the website. I'm still learning how to do all that shit because I want to support products and things that I like, tools that I'm going to use. Will I get out of debt? Hopefully I get out of debt within the next 2 years. My goal, now knowing what I owe and who the fuck knows when all these fucking late fees are going to stop because they keep just going up and 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 up. I don't know when it's going to stop. Discover gave me an option of like, hey, so we can cut your shit off and you're never going to be able to use this again, but we're able to bring it down to like a zero and then you're going to pay all that off. And I'm like, that's like $2,000 to $3,000 that I got to pay off. And well, you got a 62-month, like 5-year plan with us to pay it all off. And I'm like, the fuck knows when that's going to fucking happen. Which stops my research, which stops a lot of my stuff I want to do, which stops. My girl's like, a girl looked at me and she goes, it's going to be alright. Just keep focused and keep on your shit, Then I owe my brother some money for his credit card for helping me buy the first 3D printer. My mom kind of helped me pay for that to help open mine get started. I had to, pay a few things off on his end because I owe him a lot. My brother's been fucking amazing to me, and I only owe him like, I think $800 left on his card, so I'm going to try to pay that off first. I don't want to fuck his credit up. Could give a shit about mine. I even thought about filing for fucking bankruptcy because a friend of ours is filing for bankruptcy, and but I said to myself, I said, don't do that, because that's stupid, and then you gotta do things, you gotta reduce some of your assets and stuff like that. I said, dude, it's gonna be okay, Ali, it's gonna be alright. But yeah, if you guys could fucking give me some likes, give me some subscribes, that'd be fucking great, because I'm trying to get these numbers up, because these fucking companies that give money, and you try to get your support, like I hit up a company, and I don't want to name the name of the company, who knows if they're going to hit me up. I went through Amazon, and I said, fuck it, let me start naming companies that I can kind of get some help from, like the tools that I'm going to use per day, like for the podcast, like a battery charger and stuff like that. I'm using this is my one charger that I bought cheaper a couple years ago. Still works great. I think it's about 1100 milliamps. I'm on the go and shit at Disney and stuff like that. Where I can have my Disney phone with some friends. I try to get to relax and talk about some Disney stuff that I like to do at my free time, and I pay that out of my own fucking pocket. That doesn't come out of anybody myself. Although we're planning on probably renewing in a few more months because the prices went up. So we'll probably be like, ooh. So this is our last month, and I'll be talking about something that came up. My friend was super cool. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Yeah. So I ended up putting up with these fucking partnerships where they call you're called an influencer for like a product. And I had to put in my numbers, like what's your best platform right now. Ours is the best, is for us is Instagram. Because I'm putting a lot of our work stuff on there. I'm putting a lot of my own fun stuff on there. I think we're like 226. So people have like 10,000, 31,000 people. It's like, how? A lot of it's bullshit, a lot of it's spam, a lot of it's, bullshit and stuff like that. How do you have like 6 posts and like 31,000 followers? It's not fucking feasible. So something's up, otherwise you're paying for advertising. I don't fucking know. Otherwise you're just, it's like a bot doing its thing. I've already had like 7 accounts shut down because of me. Because people are like logging into my shit. I'm just like, yeah, you don't look pretty good. I don't need you So I lost about, I want to say about like 10, 15 followers through spam bots. I just like report them, and Instagram got back to me. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if I'm going to keep open mine legit, I'm going to keep it legit. I'm not going to fucking have all this bullshit going on. But, yeah, so what happened is, like I said, I went to Amazon, hit up a real few companies. A couple companies have not gotten back to me. And I've already kind of wrote a nice email like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, this is what we do, this is, we did that, done the Ali script again. Looking for some help, looking for some sponsorship support, stuff like that. Again, probably like 10 no's because none of those companies got back to me except for 2. And they're like, hey, so yeah, here's our link to our thing, you get to fill out the paperwork and stuff like that. And then I filled those out, and yeah, probably not going to happen. So, because you need like a bajillion followers per day, like 1.7 million per minute or something like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't fucking. To even be thought of as like a person. I was telling my girl, I was like, you know what? All these fucking companies I've hit up in the past year, past months for assistance, help. Even I asked to be credit card consolidated, and my credit score was about fucking 740. Now it's because I missed a few payments. It went, dropped. Credit Karma's popping up in my email like daily, going, Hey, you know you missed a thing here? No shit, Sherlock. Do you know you missed a payment? We're just really concerned. Motherfucker, you already made half your money off of being interest. So, yeah. I just want to speak for those who are just, at wit's end too, and why I haven't started a few things that, I was going to do, and started the Patreon, but I didn't know where Patreon should go. Patreon, I don't know I don't know how to use it. I don't know the platform. Now I am going to probably add like a fucking donation link if y'all want to donate some money. If you want to donate and help me keep fucking making and help me keep living and doing my thing and buy equipment or donate equipment or donators, by all fucking means, we fucking put your names in the podcast and all that shit, and you want to donate some pennies upon pennies, or you know a donation company that's willing to fucking help, and like, or you know a company that's willing to fucking help, and like, oh, you need some equipment? We got some used shit you can have, boom. Right now I'm looking for a fucking gamer chair. I have no office chair for my fucking office. We just moved in. You guys saw me sitting on a stool. Literally, I haven't put the video up. I'm sitting on a fucking stool. I haven't even uploaded the videos yet. I've been so lazy of editing, just getting videos on YouTube, that I've just been like, eh. And people really don't watch the video podcast anyway. They just listen to the audio. But it's just like, I've been looking around for gamer chairs, and one of my friends was like, oh, go to the wholesale site, like a liquidation site. They have some on there. I'm so broke I can't even afford a fucking gamer chair, or even an office chair to sit down. I was going to text some friends, like, anybody have a chair that I can have? They don't need. Anybody have this I don't need? Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I don't know, man. I've been, like, in this fucking rut for the past 3 weeks and just keeping positive, and finally just gave up. I said, I'm going to tell my girlfriend, I'm going to call this fucking credit card company and see what the fuck they want, because they kept saying they had a business opportunity for me, business opportunity, and then it was like, oh, we're finally from, I can't say the credit card company's name, because I don't want to, and for legal purposes, and I called them back, and I'm like, I'm calling you guys out of good faith, because I want to find out what y'all are willing to offer help. It sucks that I can't even consolidate a debt, did like next to nothing, nor I could affordably manage it, and, yeah, so, but, things will get better. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep open mind going. Like, an open mind costs me nothing to go and run. But God, I could really use some fucking help. It would be nice to be fucking out of this fucking debt. I even, like, looked up attorneys the other day for, like, fucking, for filing bankruptcy, and I was like, is that even fucking worth the effort? And it's not. So, I'm just like, okay. Like I said, I hope to be out of debt. I'm only 33. I hope to be out of debt by fucking 36, 37. I hope to be out of debt before that. Hopefully something magical happens. Hopefully something I've been working on. There's no grants. There's no free money. There's no anything. So it's like, But like somebody told me, like, you need to start Patreon. I'm like, I don't know how to use Patreon. I don't believe in this, selling shit. Because people don't want to spend fucking money on somebody they don't like. Fuck, I wish somebody would fucking write me a blank check and be like, hey, don't do it again. Boom. Yeah, here's your fucking whatever you need. But for those who do know, I am looking for a fucking gaming chair. So if somebody wants to if a company wants to fucking donate me one, please hit me up. Y'all know where to look. Links are in the fucking description. You'll know where to find me. I am looking for a gamer chair. I'm willing to fucking do ad space. I'm willing to run ads for free. But, okay, let me get off the fucking depressing Ollie's in debt and shit like that. So, but, yeah, so the Amazon thing and all that stuff like that. Anyway, last week I did speak about a 3D printing company I've been talking with, and I'm going to mention their name because I want to give them a quick shout out. It did end how I thought it was going to. We're not done yet talking yet. It just ended the other night. And it's like, it was like I think it was like Friday night in China, so it was like 8 o'clock my time. We finally got to chat on the WhatsApp. I haven't really used WhatsApp. There's so many fucking apps. You can't keep up with it. You really can't keep up with Yik Yak. There's just so many fucking apps. So many app developers making things. So anyway, I got a hold of Longer 3D. I've been running down the road of resin printing again, and I've been really running down it crazy, wildly, and just really interested in resin printing. Moai, Matter Hackers sells the Moai, but Moai, the people that make the Moai printer, the SLA laser printer, stereolithography printer, hit me up on a nice email, like after fucking weeks trying to get a hold of them through Twitter, and they kept just kind of blah, 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 not talking. Finally, they wrote me back, and they're like, hey man, like this is what the printer does. I fell down that rabbit hole again. Like I said last week, I fell down that rabbit hole, got a hold of, wanted to get in resin printing again, because I think it would work best for me, for my clients, myself, for R&D purposes. I can make a lot more videos, a lot more discussions, a lot more research on what we're trying to do. There are some parts of the 3D Crunch that I do need to do in resin, probably to mold or something like that. My goal is to make something that I don't have to go out and fucking post-process it and have to go with parts. I want it to be able to be affordable, presentable for anybody to use it. It sounds weird, but that's my goal. Anyway, so I was on Amazon. I heard about the fucking Elegoo Mars. I just hit them up with an email, long email, in Shenzhen, China. That's where Longer is too. Everybody's pretty much in Shenzhen, China, in that area, that district of China. That's where Creality 3D is, and stuff like that. Finally got a hold of Longer. The gentleman I spoke with was Kenny. I don't know if that's his real name. It probably isn't. You know, they make their own fucking names up or whatever. Can't say enough though. Kenny has been sweet to me and lovely, and I had a feeling about a week ago we had a language barrier issue, which is cool because like it is what it is. Well, at least we got to talk. But my emails in the Amazon thing, because I was looking for a gamer chair. I wrote a few companies for some help. Like I said, those companies haven't hit me back up yet. I looked for some donated equipment so they can sponsor me, or I could use it and give them free fucking advertising, because it would save them money. Somebody using their product and advertising for them for like 6-7 months? Could be an idea, right? You know? I don't know. Companies don't think that way. I don't know why. You mean you make a donation to somebody and they advertise for you for free? You mean we gave a product away, but we got to free advertising for a while? Oh shit! And he's talking about our product, like using it. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, this podcast is fucking off the rails. Anyway, so I wrote him up and I said, hey man, I've been looking at your printer, the Orange 10, SLA. It's not an SLA printer, it's an LCD resin printer. There's no SLA with it. I don't know why the fuck they named it the SLA. It doesn't use laser. Does not use a laser whatsoever. It's an LCD resin printer. But so I'm not knocking the company. I've had a great chat. I'm still intrigued as a motherfucker in the printer. But my thoughts came true the other night talking with them, finally talking to Kenny, and Kenny was like, oh, like, we'll help you. Yeah, we can help. And then I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'm always used to being told no. I'm so used to being told no that I don't even think about it anymore. It's like, I'll throw an email out and throw a line out and see if I get anything. If somebody says yeah, they say yeah. If they say no, they say no. And at the end of the day, it comes down, like, if I get a product, I get to R&D it for you and test shit you have to test it. Ninjaflex has been the only one who's been like, go for it. We'll send you some fucking product. I paid them back tenfold. I bought like 4 or 5 rolls of fucking filament once I realized the filament worked. And I'm still testing with it, playing with it. I'm still designing what I need to design to make it work. Companies, God, just learn. I can fucking help. You can be helped. Like, I could save you so much R&D time if you fucking send me something. God, people are just like, but you need to be this podcaster, you need to be this YouTuber where we get business. Motherfucker, I could probably get you business where you didn't know you had business. I wish companies more thought that way, but they don't. They don't think that way. Like, hey, we'll give you like a good discount, or we'll give you like a good discount. You pay for shipping. I don't know. Anyway, so I hit the company up, and great company. I mean, I spoke with them, and I was like, oh, well, this is cool. Looked at it. There wasn't that many reviews. There still aren't that many reviews. But it is not an SLA printer. The Orange 10 is not an SLA printer. It's an LCD resin printer. It's probably, right now, it's at $258. It was around the $230 mark. and it's kind of like the Elegoo thing, but the Elegoo's designed differently and stuff like that. They both use kind of the same technology, stuff like that. So I'm kind of in the boat between both of them. So I hit up both companies, and the Orange Longer got back to me. Kenny from the customer service team got back to me, and I was like, hey, and I had nothing but a good chat with him. But our English and Cantonese, Mandarin, whatever he may be speaking, I don't know. Chinese, it's kind of weird because it's like he wrote and then it was like boo boo boo. Because English is not his, it's his second language probably. But cool, like got back to me, like they have great reviews. I'm not gonna knock the company one bit. I even wrote a review for the Orange 10. I don't even have it, but I wrote back because I wanted to be nice because they were great to me. Kenny was at least great to me. I said, hey man, like, is there any way to get a review unit? I'd like to get a review unit to try, and then maybe like R&D and test with. My goal is flexible resin, because Formlabs had flexible resin, but I'm really curious on what it would do for crunch tips. And this is what I got. And Kenny goes, yeah, we would love you to review one. Cool. He goes, but if you can wait, we're like out of stock. And so my kind of fears came true the other night. I kind of knew, because I was gone with my girl, she got sick and stuff like that. I spoke at that at like the last episode, last week's pod, and I was like running back. I'm like, he's like, we finally got WhatsApp to work, and I gave him my number and stuff, and we started chatting. He goes, oh, did you fall asleep? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of fell asleep. I'll talk to you in the week. Finally wrote him the other night, and he's like, hey man, can you wait? We could really use your review and stuff like that. So I even told him, I'm like, hey, I'm not ready to buy. I got so many goddamn messages through Amazon with him. I was like, hey man, cannot afford one. I cannot afford one at the moment. Can you guys send me one? Like, send me a unit to try. That way I can try it and give a lot more feedback and stuff like that. Yeah, we would love that. We would love it. Yes. But we won't have one in stock until blah, We won't have one in stock until blah, So can you wait? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can wait. If you guys are willing to help me out, sure, go ahead. That's where I kind of knew things were kind of weird, So, not to say it's bad, but finally got on WhatsApp, finally said, hey, wrote in the XDL, hey Kenny, how's everything going? So what are some things that you guys like, just seeing if the offer was still there? Because I wrote him, I said, hey man, I cannot afford them. My budget is really tight. Cannot afford it at the moment. The printer is now going for $230. Then I gotta buy resin. Then I gotta buy glove. I was just going up doing the numbers. The printer itself is gonna run about like $600 by the time I'm done. Just getting resins and shit. Is the printer worth it? Honestly, it's a budget printer. I mean, I would highly recommend doing your research. I guess that's where I come in as open mind, because I do a lot of research before I jump on something. If the offer's still there, I mean, I'll take the offer. And if they want to send me a unit to fucking try and really, break it in, I'm willing to fucking break it in. But like I said, I wrote a review for them, put it on Amazon. It finally got posted today on Amazon. There's a couple companies I think that blocked my ass from talking, because I tried, But I told Kenny, I'm like, hey man, I'm here to do some reviews. I'm here to, stuff. But my fears came true. I literally, speaking with Kenny on WhatsApp, and he was like, I was like, hey, so like, what would you guys like me to talk about? Like about the printer? What are some things you guys would like to see? He really went, yeah, we'd love you to try. Yeah, we'd love to see you try one. Like, what printer are you talking about again? So I'm talking about the resin. I'm really we need you to review a printer. Cool. Like, when, can you buy today? And I'm like, can I buy? No, I'm not going to buy one. I told you, like, if you guys want to offer me one, like, donate me one, or ship me one, I'll gladly fucking, pay the shipping, whatever, But as I thought, sorry, English and whatever Kenny speaks, I'm not really sure if that's real name. Not knocking Longer, though. Not knocking Longer by any stretch of the imagination. Look into them. The printer seems to be, for budget purposes, perfect. Just be safe, because resin is a dirty little thing that everybody's like, oh, because the Elegoo and the Orange 10 seem like they're going to do well. The Elegoo seems like it's doing fucking great. The Mars Elegoo seems to be doing well. The Orange 10 seems to be doing very well. It seems to be selling very budget-friendly and well. Better than the Spark Maker and stuff like that. But this is where I come in to do R&D research. I really looked down, and I looked into the company. I looked where they are, which is bad. Instead of trying to... Kenny hit me up with we need this reviewed. When can you buy? Okay, what do you need me to review? I said, right now I can't buy. Budget's really tight. I can't buy one. You know, I'm probably not after like December or January. Like I said, I'm so much fucking debt. I don't know even where to begin to put money away to start. You know, I said, hey, you guys are willing to like lend me one or let me have one. I will not only do videos for you, I will fucking, you know, promote you on the website. I will promote you on Facebook. I will promote you on places you're not even at yet. You know, which they're not. They're not really anywhere. They're not really, you know, I'm trying to help this company fucking grow, and they're not. So, anyway, because can you buy? We're looking at the FDM. We have a new. It's like the LK4 printer. And so I fucking type it in real quick on Google, pops up immediately. It's on market now. You ready? Can you buy now? I'm like, can I buy now? No, I can't buy now. Looked at the price. And it's like $209. I'm like, another FDM printer. I do not need another FDM printer. I have 3 of them that are my daily drivers. I have my 2 CR10 minis, and I have my Robo 3D, which I use consistently to R&D tests and, you know, make Interflex parts, stuff like that. And I look at Kenny, and I'm just like, oh my god. I said, hey man, like, I'm looking at it now. He goes, where are you looking? I said, I'm looking at, we're texting through WhatsApp, so like we're getting real time talking. We're talking in real time. He's in China, and granted, right now it's what, 7 o'clock here. It's probably 7 it's about 7 a.m. there right now. Probably on a Sunday morning, Sunday or Monday morning. I don't forget what time it is in China. Actually, let's find out. What time is it in China?
In Beijing, China, it's 7:53 a.m.
Yeah, so it's 10-hour difference. So like I had to get used to doing that. So he's like, hey, can you get an LK3? And I'm like, I look at it and I'm like looking at all the cool features. God, I don't want to knock the company, but everybody is duplicating the fucking CR10. Everybody is duplicating it. But me being Ali and a nice guy that I am, and I'm open-minded and shit, I fucking wrote back. I started researching it. I started going into it. I go, ooh, that's a cool feature. Ooh, that's a great feature. Ooh, that's a good feature. Ooh, that's a good feature with the fan. Ooh. So I start writing all that in the fucking message. And to Kenny, I said, oh my god, like, I can write a review right now on this damn thing, because I already kind of know what it is. But I didn't want to tell him that it's like the CR10, just kind of modified more. It's been raised up with these razor risers with a power supply. It's supposed to look like an Ender 3 or an Ender 4 from, basically an Ender 4 from Creality. Everybody's copying Creality's design because the framework's so goddamn well. Everybody is copying it in Shenzhen. Everybody's copying it. Which is wild. So, but I didn't say that. I literally was Ali, and I was like being cool. I was like, hey, here's what I like about it. Here's what I don't like about it. I can write a review right now on Amazon, because it doesn't have a review right now. So if you guys are looking at the LK4, look at it carefully. Look at the one from M3D. Look at the Creality, and you'll see the exact similarities. Like, Creality is a fucking great company. I will not diss Creality. I'm actually on LinkedIn with one of their project managers, but I tried linking in with Longer, but Longer doesn't have anybody like project manager I can chat with directly. So Kenny goes, are we talking about the LK4 or like the Orange 10? I'm like, oh, the review I just gave you was about the LK4. And he goes, oh, cool, when can you buy one to test it? I'm like, unfortunately I can't buy it now. My budget, number one, I don't have a need for another FDM. That's not what my heart's set right now. That's not what I need. If I was going to buy another FDM, it would probably be a Rise, or it'd be a CR10 fucking large, because I can do bigger parts and for manufacturing. Don't need it right now. I don't have the room, stuff like that. I mean, I do have the room. I can probably stick a CR10 in the office, but right now I don't need it. Well, when can you buy it today? No, Kenny, I can't buy it today. My budget's nowhere near where it needs to be. Probably not for a few more months. What I'm really intrigued in is your Orange 10 3D printer. I'm more intrigued with the resin. I want to review that. I want to get more reviews for the resin. I want to get that on the market. I really want to talk about that. What it can do for the makerspaces. I have friends that want to get resin printers, So finally, after a little bit of like waiting, back and forth, so you can't buy one today. No, Kenny, I can't buy one today. Until you have budget. Yes, Kenny, until I have budget, unfortunately. So, like 2-3 weeks, actually about 2.5 weeks of talking with Kenny from Amazon went down the drain as I thought it was going. Hasn't contacted me yet, so I'm guessing we're done talking until I'm a serious buyer. So, unfortunately, our language barrier. But I made it very clear in my Amazon messages, because I have a copy of all of them, because we're on my Amazon thing, what my intentions were. I said, hey, man, are you guys willing to donate me one, or can I get a review unit? Can I get one? Like, I'm not looking to buy one. I'm looking to, get a donation, or send me a review unit to try. Help me help you, Yeah, sure. Granted, language barrier, but I'm not knocking Logger 3D. I even wrote a really beautiful review for them about the orange sun. I don't even have one, but after so many goddamn videos I watched on from Joe Telling to all these other people that have unboxed them and looked at them, I wrote a review and said, hey man, this printer might be it for you. Gave it a 5 out of 5 for its budgetness, reliability, pricing wise, stuff like that. And then wrote about the customer service of Logger. I said, Nick, I can't. Unfortunately, when you write, you can't write the customer service name. So I just wrote the customer service was great. And the cool thing about Logger 3D that I did like, and I am liking, because I told Kenny this through the messages, I said the cool thing that I spotted on your Amazon store is you guys are selling replacement parts, like immediately. You're selling new boards, new LCD boards, just in case the board goes fucking haywire, you can fix it yourself. You've got resin, you've got gloves, you've got the new fucking bat trays, and new plastic that goes underneath for the bat tray. You just fucking cut that around, and then it's good to go. That's cool. That's like what we need. This is for us as makers. This is what we need. So not knocking the company in any way. I thought it was going to end beautifully, but it seems like for now we're done chatting. I think I got let on. I think I got a little more excited than I should have been. I should have known, like, hey, yeah, I'm not really going to get some help here. You've already asked. Like I said, the only company that's helped me this far has been NinjaFlex. I paid them back tenfold with buying more rolls of filament. I think I bought like 5 or 6 rolls. A lot. So I paid them back tenfold. I even had the receipts to fucking prove I did. And I don't regret that, because they're my flexible company. I'm not going to go with anybody else besides them. They've been great to me. They gave me a chance, and I need to repay them back more and more. I'm already in chat with their marketing department and their R&D department, so like they're looking for some stuff from me, and they're getting a lot of R&D from me. So companies need to give small people some chances, because we can help you guys fucking grow, like legit. But it is what it is. Let's see how many minutes we're at. Because of the wonderful things it does. Okay. Now let's walk away from all the depressing shit, the 3D printing shit. Let's talk about something magical that is happening this Monday. Like I said, I've been going through a little bit of stress hell with the budget and being in debt and all that shit, so I'm still trying to figure out my budget for the thing on Monday. My good friend, Dakota Bowles, who's been on the podcast twice. Actually, one right after another. We were planning on doing that, but it happened. Dakota and myself. Dakota has invited me to go with him to Galaxy's Edge cast member preview Monday. Wow. It's already opened up in Disneyland, California, but it hasn't opened up here in Orlando, Florida, and Disney World, Hollywood Studios. I wasn't even planning on fucking seeing Disneyland. Or Disney World, sorry. I'm so fucked up. I wasn't planning on seeing it. I was like, not going to see this land until like a year later. Not going to be able to get into it. It's like Harry Potter land. You're not going to be able to get in or get out or move around or whatever like that ever. Shockingly, they put out like the cast member, my buddy over at Evil Monkey Studios, Alan Lincoln. He worked on it, so he was able to make a few things props for it. So he was able to go in as a, as a thing to like check some shit out, because he built some of the land. I probably like they finished it up. The California already open, so there's photos and videos and shit like that. So I get a call while I'm at work, my day job, which y'all already know where I'm work. So I get a call, and I'm like on break, and it's like, hey Ali, this is Dakota. Cool. I'm like, well, what's going on? What do you want? And he goes, what are you doing Monday? I said, let me check my schedule, but I believe I'm working till like 9 o'clock at night. I said, but depending on the situation, I might be able to take a personal day because I have plenty of points, and I can always pick up some more hours to make up for the week, during the week. Which I'm only allowed to pick up a few hours. I'm only allowed to do like 20-hour work week with disability and shit. Anyway. Yeah, it's disability. You're gonna fucking hate yourself. But it's what you gotta do in life. So I said, work until 9. I'd be tired. Work until 9, but willing to take a personal day. He goes, well, you might want to take a personal day. Oh, and he goes, I said, well, what are we doing? He goes, well, from 3 to 7, we're going to be, can you meet me at, like, Hollywood? From around Hollywood Studios, around 3 to 7. I said, looking at my wallet, and just going, ooh, this is going to hurt on, like, Lyft rides and shit, because, like, I had never used Uber before, but I'm probably going to be using Uber. Sorry, Lyft. Probably going to be using Uber because I can get a free ride there, and the ride's probably going to be around, like, the $20 mark, so I'm trying to save as much money as I can, because I ain't making much income, so, I said, yeah, I could probably make it there, and now I do have a little budget. I've squeezed budget to do so, brain fart. I squeezed much more money to do so, so I was like, yeah, I could probably make it. He goes, well, with all that being said, I asked if my girl could come. Unfortunately, he said, no, it's only going to be the two of us, unfortunately. I said, damn it, alright, well, depending on the situation, and I kind of had an idea of, like, what the hell is he wouldn't call me out of the blue, out of the random for this. He goes, send me a photo of Ray holding a lightsaber. Well, that being said, will you join me about 2? And I sent a photo of fucking Wolverine a few minutes later, claws out. Need I say more? And he goes, not at all. Wolverine just claws out happy. And I was just like, oh my god, so I'm going to fucking about 2. Literally had to find a way to get rid of my shift immediately. Called my boss immediately. Really, I hate when I get tired. It's like, Jesus. I have coffee right next to me. Which I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Why not? Why not? Let's make the podcast longer. You can see my face, okay? Oh, yeah. Coffee. For those who can't see in the video podcast, there's a blank wall behind me, which is my room, because I haven't even had any money to decorate. Literally. Sorry. I really need to fucking clip because I kept yawning. But I've been talking for about 40 minutes now. Anyway. So anyway, I called my boss. I'm like, hey man, like I need this day off. I'm probably gonna take a personal day. I don't want to take a personal day. Like I don't want to lose my points because we have points at my job. The more points you have, the better off you are. The less points you have, your ass is getting fired. So the more points you have, the more things you can do around the company. Take a sick day. They just keep accumulating. So you have more sick time if you need sick time, or if you need a personal day, you got shit to do in your personal life, like you got some, go see a doctor or something like that. You can do so. It allows you to spend time with family too, especially when you work in the theme park industry. There you go. I said it. It gives you time to do things. Like if you're just having a day where it's like I just need a day off, you can just take that day off. It affects your job, but hey, picture. Money making bills, but hey, it is what it is. So I take my boss to the boss, and I told him, I said, boss, I'm probably going to be taking a personal day. Just a heads up. And he texted me back. He goes, I'll see if I can get rid of it for you. So, if you want it, I was like, either can I get a shorter day, or just can I get it off? So I saw one of my day supervisor, my day shift managers. I was talking with her, and I was like, well, it looks like Monday I'm going to Batu, and she's like, you're going to Star Wars Land. You need to go. We can get rid of the shift. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, okay, cool. Like my heart's pounding, and I was like, I gotta, But I've already made the plan to call in if I have to call in. So the next day I'm at work, and my boss comes walking up to talk with me. He goes, oh, in case you haven't noticed, your shift's gone. Got rid of that. Get rid of that in 2 seconds because people want to work where you're working at. So enjoy your Star Wars day. He goes, but you're going to Star Wars. I said, yes, boss. He goes, yeah, I thought you'd like that. So he was like, what do you have planned? So I told him, and he goes, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's Star Wars. Like, you gotta go. So thanks, Sam, and my boss. You were amazing for giving me the day off. And Dakota, love you to fucking death, because I did not plan on being a +1 at all. My friend Del Marie, who was on the podcast a while back, she got to go yesterday with one of her friends, which I plan to do the ladies podcast soon. This is going to be the podcast month, so I might be paying a little more money to put in a little more data bytes, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. I still got to do the Ernesto podcast soon. Hopefully by the end of the month. Just that budget, man, it's kicking my fucking ass. It's being broke is kicking my ass. I wish I had fucking donators and Patreon. I guess I don't understand it. But anyway, back to Star Wars. So he's like, what do you got planned? So I was like, we're doing Smuggler's Run, which is the Millennium Falcon ride, which I cannot fucking wait. We're doing a lightsaber build, which he is doing a lightsaber build. I have no money to afford that shit. That shit's like $100 and something. But I talked to my buddy Dakota last night. He was like, oh, I'm buying it. I said, okay, can I bring my cameras to record it? He goes, yeah, as far as I know, it's all online, so I don't see it being a problem. So, we're going to try some blue milk. And Del Marie was talking about the blue milk last night. I got to go pick up something for her that she forgot for her father, and I got to go pick up something for my lady. My lady wants something cool from there. My lady's pissed off. She is pissed. She's like, well, come on, I don't get to go. And I'm like, well, it's +1. She goes, well, you're fucking getting your ass home by a car or something like that. I'm not picking you up. So, yeah. So I'm stuck at Star Wars Land. But I'll take Uber to get my ass home. I got like $5 off. So I've been digging my ass off trying to get like a thing. But if anybody has free Uber codes, let me know, because I'm going to email Uber like in like an hour to see if I can get a free ride out. And then pay for the one coming back, because I don't mind doing that. Anything to save a fucking few dollars, man. Like I said, being broke fucking sucks. So anybody has like Uber codes, let me know, and I will take care of that. But yeah, we're doing like the lightsaber build, we're doing the blue milk, we're doing some shopping, we're going to the Millennium Falcon, which I fucking can't wait. I don't even care where I sit. I don't even care if I'm the pilot. I don't care if I'm the butt guy on the butt. But yeah, I really cannot wait to do that. Other than that, I'm excited to see an X-Wing. I'm excited to see. I really never like loved fucking Star Wars. I'm still like not madly in love with Star Wars. Like not like the. I fucking love the flying. I'm into the pilots. I'm into like Poe, and I'm into like Luke. It's flying the X-Wing and stuff like that. I think that was like my favorite. I think I do like R2. But I like BB-8 more because BB-8 gave the middle finger and flame. Yeah, I'll do that because I can. I fell in love with BB-8. Got to meet him like last week, like a few weeks ago at Disney Hollywood, and I got to meet some stormtroopers. I finally met Chewbacca, and Chewbacca was cool as shit. Man, it was so cool to meet Chewie in person. Super cool dude in the suit. It was fucking amazing. It was awesome. Loved it. But yeah, I'm super stoked to go to Batu. Can't thank Dakota enough for inviting me for +1 because people are fucking selling their souls to go. So apparently, like, I'm going at the right time because Dakota only got to go once for his cast member preview. Got to do a few things, and he was told to, go. So we're gonna do as much shopping as we can. I only got like about $50 to spend, so most of it's gonna be going. So pretty fast. Yeah. So, I just can't wait to do Falcon. I can't wait to do the Lifesaver build. Like I said, I can't afford it, but I've seen it being built. So Dakota's like, I'm buying a fucking Lifesaver. So we're going to go do that. And the next podcast, which will be Monday, hopefully it will be up a little bit later in the week because I won't be near a computer. I might bring a MacBook with me to edit. But we will be podcasting. I will be podcasting on the go with this microphone here and the little recorder at Batu. I gotta see what I'm allowed to do. I don't even know. Like, apparently, I don't know. It's not open yet. So, but the one at Cali's opened up. So I don't know what the rules and regulations are. Everything's already been spoiled with the cantina and shit like that. So, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening to my dumbass talk. For those entrepreneurs out there, keep doing. For those makers, keep making. For those of us all in debt, keep doing your thing. If anybody has any, I'm going to be truthful. If anybody has any fucking ideas, you know, should I do a Patreon? Should I fucking do a donation button? You know, is any company willing to sponsor me in any way? Like, help me get some equipment? I've already hit well, Zoom doesn't allow. Like, Zoom recorders don't allow. I even asked for new Zoom things. I want to do more podcasting with friends and getting a lot of more microphones set up. Is like, that's going to suck. Money that I don't have. What should I do? You know? If you want to donate, honestly, hit me up at fucking, honestly, we have a PayPal code. Why not? I'll leave the PayPal code in the description. How's that? For all of you guys. If you want to donate a few shekels, feel free. If you don't. I don't mind. I'm always being told no. But if anybody wants to help support the podcast in any which way, support Open Mind any which way, appreciate it. If anybody's an attorney, let me know, because I might want to file bankruptcy. Kidding. I don't think it's going to work better in my favor, but I don't know when this debt and things will stop fucking going. But, yeah, I could really use help and assistance. Hate begging, hate pleading, but if you guys really want to help out too, please like, subscribe to our YouTube page, our Twitch page. Links are everywhere on the openmind.com, openmindindustries.com. That guy who ran openmindsindustries.com is now, haven't heard from him, haven't seen him, his shit has fell down, so I don't know what the fuck he was doing. So, good riddance, openmindsindustries.com, claiming to be us. Explanation point. That's what pissed me off about that dude. He literally claimed to be us. Open Mind Industries. Industry. It's like, dude, who the fuck are you? So, I don't know. And I'm glad his shit really didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Mike told me I need to let that shit go. Mike Pernesco told me I need to let that shit go. But yeah, I think that just drives me ridiculous. But if anybody wants to offer assistance or help or just words of encouragement, please, openmindindustries.com, email me, give me some encouragement, give me some help. And if anybody wants to donate, like a fucking game, I'm so serious about the gaming chair. I could really use a fucking gaming chair. Because my butthole's killing me. I haven't really spent time in the office because I have this fucking stool that I'm sitting on. It hurts my ass. I would highly appreciate that. So, gaming chair would be nice. I'm looking to get one. I don't even know what company to talk to. Shockingly. Definitely check out Longer 3D. Give them some like, love, subscribe. Elegoo, give them some like, love, subscribes. Our Facebook page, click on that, love that. Podcast, subscribe to that, do all that stuff. That way, like, I can start getting hate what they call the influencers. You have to, like I said, guys, to get all these sponsorships and help, you have to have numbers and numbers, and nobody wants to be like, sure, we'll sponsor you, we'll see where she goes. Because the funny part is about finding sponsorships and shit is nobody wants to give you a chance. And then, like, okay, so you get like 5 hits this week from you. The next week it's 30 hits. Then the next week it's 10. Then the next week it's 50. That's more hits than they ever got from some another genre. So I don't know what companies want anymore. So we'll see what happens. I don't think the companies I hit up are gonna hit me back for any kind of help or assistance or anything. When I get no emails or anything from nothing, it means no. So I just add that to my fucking pile of list of like we'll contact them again or whatever. I mean, I really wish a 3D printing company would hook me up and be like, yo, so this is what you do? Alright. Show us what you got. We're going to give you this, but in return we want this. So we want content. I can deliver you fucking content. That's not a problem. Delivering a product's not hard either. It's just helping to build the product is another thing. Anyway, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, any suggestions, hit up us at openmindindustries.com. Words of encouragement and support are well loved. Monday, which is my happy day, I cannot believe I still got invited to do it. Galaxy's Edge. Can't wait. Hopefully I'll be podcasting from there. I'm going to have the GoPros connected to me and stuff like that. I can't thank Dakota enough for getting me out of my stress hole for a little bit. But thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for tuning in, subscribing, loving, and all that good stuff. Any support, encouragement, stuff like that, anything you may know, hit me up. I'll chat with you. Alright, see you guys. And always keep an open mind. Have a good one.